Have you ever found yourself sifting through a mountain of data only to realize that some of it overlaps? It can be a real headache, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to tackle how to find rows with overlapping date ranges in your data frame. I totally get it. Trying to manage overlapping date ranges can feel like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. You're not alone in this struggle. Many people face similar challenges when working with data. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user recently asked, how can I create a new data frame that contains all rows with overlapping date ranges for the same carrier, flight number, departure airport, and arrival airport? This sounds familiar? Stick around as we explore the solution together. So what does it mean for date ranges to overlap? Essentially, it means that the effective date for one row falls between the effective and discontinued dates of another row with the same values in other columns. This can be tricky, but don't worry, we'll break it down step by step. And make sure to stick around until the end. I've got a powerful tip that will help you streamline your data analysis process even further. To find rows with overlapping date ranges, the user should first group the data frame by the specified columns. This includes carrier, flight number, departure airport, and arrival airport. Next, the user needs to define a function that checks for overlapping date ranges. This function will compare the effective and discontinued dates of each row within the group data. After defining the overlap function, the user should apply this function to each group. This will filter the groups to only include those with overlapping date ranges. Finally, the user can reset the index of the resulting data frame to clean it up. This will provide a new data frame containing only the rows with overlapping date ranges. Fun fact, did you know that the concept of overlapping intervals is used in various fields, from scheduling meetings to managing resources? It's a handy skill to have. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach to finding overlapping date ranges involves sorting the data by dates and using a cumulative sum technique. First, sort the data frame by effective and discontinued dates. Then, create an array that alternates between 1 and -1 for each date. The overlap occurs when the cumulative sum is greater than 1. Identify the end of overlapping groups by finding where the cumulative sum returns to 0. Finally, split the data frame at these points and select the groups with more than one entry. Here's that powerful tip I promised. Always visualize your data before diving into analysis. It can help you spot overlaps and patterns much more easily. And there you have it. You now know how to find rows with overlapping date ranges in your data frame. Remember, mastering data analysis takes practice, so keep at it. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we dive deeper into data manipulation.